Hello and welcome, gorgeous Librans. Thank you for joining me for your January 2021 Zodiac Wheel reading. You're with Elise. So good to have you here. Wishing you all a very happy new year and a healthy, safe new year. Focus here for you, Libra, and I invite Great Spirit, angels and guides to join me in this reading for Libra. Thank you for any messages that come through for Libra's highest good and for the good of all concerned. Start with this one, King of Pentacles. Indeed. Starting over. There's that sense of a fresh start being shown here with this King of Pentacles. And there is a warning of a dishonesty. Now this is an earth sign card, the King of Pentacles. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energies, that may be timing as well. And this is in the area of how you're viewing the world at large and how others see you. So there's a measure of you're a bit sus here in January about whether or not you're actually being told the whole truth, or whether that's on a global scale or whether it's personal. Take from that what resonates for you. And then the Nine of Cups here. Now this is just a little bit of overindulgence when the Nine of Cups is reversed. So watch your waistline, because this can be, over drinking or overeating. Something is being done to excess. It also could be overspending because it's in one of the money houses, that second house of your resources and how you earn your money. The support system, even family dynamics is all under this influence here, where you do need to take one step at a time and be careful what you wish for, because you don't want to be wishing your life away. Just watch what you're wishing for. Five of Wands. Standing your ground with this, showing you that you can fight your way through obstacles. You can dig deep. And it's also a sign of meeting the right people or the right job. Standing your ground to get yourself into the right career. Now, this is a card of continuous cycle of change, and it's also an acceptance there that some things are out of your control, and not causing yourself too much anxiety or fighting against the tide, fighting against the stream. It could be an uphill battle. So a message there for you of not trying to control things that are out of your control, and making the decision of what is out of your control. Lifting some of that burden of responsibility off you. This is influencing siblings, close relations, communication, short journey area, transport, trades, education, that area of your life. And it's also your mental activity. So you really are kind of pushing yourself mentally, making you grow. Knight of Pentacles. Now this is in your home, family area, property, land, hometown, your country of origin. And for those of you looking to purchase property or land, a delay may prove beneficial, and it is also pointing towards more rural area. You're wanting a bit of space around you. Five of Pentacles. This is a little bit of soul searching going on here, and it's to do with children, matters of the heart, where you find your fun. This is in the fun house. This is about speculations, some of the pleasures that you enjoy in life, whether it's games or something that gives you entertainment. Again, it's a sign of challenges and accepting that which you can't control, which is out of your control. But it is also deciding about certain people not having a place in your life. Okay, so there's some decisions here that you're making, Libra, about who you want, who's in and who's out. You could even be giving a ultimatum there with that. There's somebody that is raining on your parade of fun and how you enjoy your pleasure. Now the Ace of Cups here is speaking to you of your heart wants to stay and your head wants to move on. So you've got to get that mind-heart coherence. They both have a brain. You know, science has even proven this. Your heart has its own brain, and your head, your mind has its own brain. You can get them into balance before you make the big decision to do with work colleagues. It's also the area that is about your pets, and it is also about your mind, body, soul, well-being area of your life as well. So you're tossing some things up of what you're going to keep in your life and what you're going to be purging and letting go of. Queen of Cups is a water sign woman. Now, this energy speaks of transforming an ordinary situation into something extraordinary and being the peacemaker and using that sixth sense. You could even find yourself sort of being a social worker, kind of role in partnerships. Now, whether that is marriage partnerships, business partnerships, it may be to do with groups that you're involved with. It also is connected to aunties and uncles, this area. And this area also shows the results of your labour. Now, the 7th house area is about balance and harmony, legal affairs, contracts, scandals, and international relations. So the Queen of Cups is really digging deep, and it is a water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and above all, she wants peace. She's trying to bring peace into any of those relationships that I've mentioned. Joined here by the King of Cups, even though he's in reverse. And there's a message here of feeling like you want to go it alone, maybe get off the grid, that sort of thing, which is a very strong energy that's around this whole year, actually. People will be more inclined to give alternative lifestyles a chance and start making some changes to how they use their electricity or how they get their vegetables and things like that. So I do feel that coming strongly through for you, Librans, this desire to want to go it alone. Okay, there's that feeling of it'll be a bit safer for you, or that sense of, you know, understanding what is sustainable in life and what is not sustainable anymore. And we've seen through last year areas that we thought would always be running, like the airlines and cruises and things like that, and we now know that due to the events that took place in 2020 that they're not sustainable. That's why they're having trouble getting back off the ground, so to speak. So it's that kind of energy. What do you need to change so that you can be more self-sufficient and rely more on your own backyard, so to speak? Oh, the Two of Wands. Decisions. Some big decisions here for you. Making plans. You're in a bit of a holding pattern at the moment, and it is wise to make plans. I'm hearing him say plan as best as you can, though, you know, you may have to tweak the plans as you get to them, but think things through carefully. This is in the area of philosophy, your perspective, your goals. It's also the area of self-expansion and exploration. It governs law, religion, foreign affairs, travel, foreign lands and cultures. Okay? So there's some plans being put into place, and just think things through very carefully and make sure that you've got all your bases covered in case of any unforeseen events taking place. King of Wands is a message for you of leadership and being a decision maker. This is a fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, up here in the zenith of the wheel. Career, reputation, social status. Now, this is also an indication of possible promotions, but you need your independence. You like to be independent. So you could be offered something that is going to give you some sort of independence in your career, which is very nice. And there's also the message of a conference here as well. So you could be finding that you're having big business discussions. This is all unfolding quite quickly with this nice Knight of Swords, which is about what you've been wishing for. You're wanting something to come to fruition quickly, and this is saying that this will be days to weeks that you'll be hearing this. So in this month of January, there's some sort of negotiations, conference or meeting taking place that's going to give you sort of more autonomy and possible promotions there for some of you Librans. Yes, definitely a message here, news coming to you that you really are happy to receive. You've got to deal with something on the spot. So this is happening quickly, and the swords are connected to something either legal or contracts, but it's happening fast, which is something that you've been wishing for. So really do be careful what you wish for. Okay, so I will just ask here, what is your guardian angel that you can turn to for guidance, and ask for signs when you're trying to make some of these decisions, Libra. Who is Libra's guardian angel through January? Thank you. And we have the angel of past lives. So there's some good karma coming through here from a past life. You may even be experiencing some deja vu, or just have that sense that you kind of know that you've done this before. So number 24 is very significant for you. Alrighty. Now, I will just go through the planetary movements here for you for January, Libra. First off, we have Pluto. Now, Pluto's still in Capricorn, the restorer of life. It's one of the outer planets, and it's been in your 4th house for quite a while, as many of you will know. So that is representing your land, your property, home, family. It's to do with remodeling, rebuilding, because the Pluto energy is like the phoenix. It rises from its ashes, and what it touches, it dismantles, and to rejuvenate and reorganize. So you're reorganizing things to do with land, property, house, home, and there's also some reorganizing taking place with family as well. Now, Venus is moving into Capricorn on the 8th of January. Venus is a very favourable planet. It governs love, peace, harmony, fine arts, pleasure and happiness, luxury goods. It's our impulse to reflect, balance and evaluate. It rules diplomacy and strategies being put into place. And Venus in Capricorn from the 8th of January is favourable for business, and professional relationships could be actually running a bit smoother here. It also is favourable for public relations, design, redecorating, that kind of energy to do with the home. And then we have the new moon moving into Capricorn. It's a new moon at 23.13 degrees of Capricorn on the 13th of January. So a good time there to set your intentions. Again, shedding some light on that home, family, property area. The new moon in Capricorn is great for new enterprise, new authority figures coming to light, professional and business areas. Okay, make sure that you've got nothing to hide, because the new moon can expose things which might embarrass, because this Capricorn energy can be prone to emotional displays in public. But it is good for public relations, and you could win people over at this time around the 13th, depending on where you are. It could be the 12th, 13th, 14th, depending on where you are on the planet. Okay. Now, Jupiter is in Aquarius, here in the 5th house. Aquarius is about embracing the new and unfamiliar, understanding the world so it can be reinvented, and shining a bright light of knowledge in connections with friendships. Jupiter is the planet of prosperity, moral and ethical issues that affect society. And this is all highlighting and activating this 5th house area of your pleasures, matters of the heart, children, love that is given, good fortune, finding your joy and entertainment. And you really do sort of look like you need a bit of uplifting there with that 5 of Pentacles, that's making you sort of do some soul searching about what you're going to keep and who you're going to let go of. And Jupiter, of course, is travelling with Saturn at the moment. Now, Saturn is about realism, and it's conservative, it's responsibility, discipline. Okay? Jupiter is about freedom and generosity and wanting to go large, or you know, move out into, you know, more exciting, adventurous things. But Saturn is tapping Jupiter on the shoulder saying, hang on a minute, don't go too fast, don't be rushing this, one step at a time, be responsible, think logically, that kind of thing. And they're also sort of the timekeepers. So if you can't move ahead as fast as you want, this is a good time to set some goals to create a more secure lifestyle for yourself, because you can learn from some of the lessons you've faced out of some of the challenges that you've overcome. Okay? So it's sort of like the Jupiter energy really wants you to have some fun and really get out there and enjoy yourself, and the Saturn energy saying you don't overdo it. Don't be overindulging, don't be drinking or eating too much. Everything in moderation. Mercury is also here in this Aquarius area. From the 8th of January, Mercury moves into Aquarius. So that Aquarian energy is really getting a boost here. And it is about knowledge and distributing knowledge. And it's a humanitarian energy as well. So the Mercury energy is a desire to share your ideas and to be heard and to make plans to change and improve this area in particular of your life where, you know, where do you have your fun? You may be finding a whole new way of enjoying yourself that you never thought you'd be doing before, and really enjoying it and absorbing all the knowledge. Now the Sun is still in Capricorn, so there's a bit of a stellium going on here, so there's a real activation taking place still to do with your home, your property, land, family. All of that is really consuming a lot of your attention and has been for the last couple of years really. But on the 19th of January, the Sun, which represents our creativity, moves into Aquarius. Again, about how you have your fun. So you may find that you're wanting to have more fun at home and organising entertainment or games for people to enjoy in your home. Or you may be going to spend time with friends more often. You may have a bit of time up your sleeve. The Sun is a very creative energy, and in Aquarius it's got you turning to the groups that you belong to and cooperation with others. So the people you associate with are a reflection of yourself and fitting into that group dynamic without violating your own integrity and being a part of the team effort. This is a big message there with that. Neptune is still in Pisces, and the Pisces energy is very highlighted with Neptune because Neptune rules Pisces. So there's an extreme sensitivity to the injustices in society, and that natural ability and urge to serve society in some way with kindness and compassion towards the less fortunate. Now, it is a transcendental planet. Its motto is the Redeemer of Love, and Neptune also represents all liquids. So it's the cosmic sea as well. So we could see some activity in the liquids and water and oceans on the Earth here through January. But it's the seeing the divine in all things and coming from a place of compassion and wanting to really pursue your creative side as well. And this is in the area of your health, hygiene, the food you eat. You could see yourself really being more drawn towards organic food and drinking a lot more water. Now it governs pets in your life, public health, and any of the service industries, this sixth house. So don't be surprised if you are drawn to really help the less fortunate. It may only be in a small way, but that's where you're being drawn to. Beautiful Libra, bringing balance and harmony to other people's lives, giving them some upliftment. Now Uranus, the Lord of Light, is one of the keys to human destiny, and is also a part of the transcendental trinity, which so is Neptune and so is Pluto. So these planets are really showing us where we're destined to be drawn to, really. But Uranus rules Aquarius, and it is the planet of the unexpected, and it's going direct on the 14th of January. So all the planets will actually be in forward motion from the 14th of January until the end of January. But in the meantime, we've got some forward motion wanting to propel us forward. So it's sort of, and with Jupiter there in Aquarius, if we didn't have Saturn with it, we might be moving too fast, too soon. Baby steps are still required. Saturn's sort of pulling it back, saying, hang on, not just yet, wait a minute. Okay, but Uranus is a planet that helps us express great spiritual concern for society and ingenuity and originality. It brings about radical change, and it can manifest as something sudden and surprising, out of the blue, happening like a lightning flash. And it's here in the area of joint resources, another finance house. It does govern birth, rebirth, endings and new beginnings, inheritances, renewals, insurance, bank loans, and the occult. So you could actually be taking a more interest in things like astrology and mysticism, and really having flashes of insight and that sixth sense energy. Now Uranus also governs electricity and technology as well. So there's some surprises and unexpected things happening with that. So check your electrical providers, check your electrical appliances. If there's something that you've been thinking, I need to get that looked at, get it looked at before it sort of goes bung on you. That kind of thing is Uranus energy. And Uranus is being joined by Mars. Mars will be moving into Taurus on the 6th of January, and it is Mars will be moving into Taurus on the 6th of January, and it is conjunct Uranus. So this is about establishing your own rules. So if you've got to deal with people about resources, your joint resources, loans, renegotiating any contracts, things like that, you're establishing your own rules. But there is a warning of being cautious about being too impulsive. Really important to think things through, okay? So make sure you safeguard all that you can, because with this Uranus Mars energy, there's an accident prone energy, because Mars and Uranus, or Mars in particular, are going to be squaring Jupiter and Saturn. So you must plan everything out with this Mars squared Jupiter. Everything must have sound, reason and logic. Okay? Impatience is really rife, so you are going to be, fighting that impatience, but you will get your benefits from learning from the past and put all your safety measures in place, because there could be some unexpected things taking place here through January, especially where weather is concerned, I feel. And again, an accident-prone energy. So no doing anything that's risky either. Be very, very mindful of the steps that you take, because the same sort of energy from Mars and Uranus square to Saturn is also being affected here. So the square of Uranus and Mars to Saturn and Jupiter can have you juggling and that constant feeling of being at war with yourself. But time will give you better judgment. The timing's not right now. Okay? So if you can learn from your setbacks, you will be ahead because of that learnt experience. It's also a period where romantic relationships can be tricky. Be careful that you don't hurt someone you love without realising it, and you should be right if you're coming from a place of kindness. Okay? So think before you speak, and think, you know, sometimes things are better left unsaid, or say it in a different way. When dealing with machinery, if you're not sure or you don't know how to use it, please don't use it without getting some advice or some sort of help. Okay? And check on your machinery, that it's in good working order, that kind of thing. Okay, so I'll just ask here, with this Five of Pentacles for you, Libra, this 5th house area of your fun and enjoyment. What is the message connected to Libra's matters of the heart, pleasure, children and fun? It is going to be so strongly activated this month. Okay, there we go. Alright. If you've asked a question, a yes or no question, Libra, the answer is yes. So there could be someone that you're moving away from. Now I'll just ask for a confirmation here for you. For January 2021 for Libra. Akashic Tarot message, please. On top, Archangel Gabriel. Lovely. So you've got the Angel of Past Lives and the Archangel Gabriel, both of who you can turn to for guidance, to show you signs and ask for protection for yourself, or for you to ask for protection for others. So I'll just hold that there so you can see that. And this card is speaking to you of a divine message, the Archangel of Communication. He comes with his trumpeted scroll as well as 2 gentle sparrows, signifying powerful yet peaceful expression. On his chest he wears the crest of Mercury. Can you see that? And he's the god of communication. So really communicating with people here strongly. This loving angel carries the sacred word of truth into the world and brings them easily to you. With this card appearing, it indicates a profound connection to this wonderful presence. Beautiful. Your power of expression is on the rise now, and you will have an easier time communicating with others, expressing your feelings, and even working on projects involving communication such as publishing, counselling, teaching, mediumship, journalism, marketing, radio or television. Now is the time for any of these endeavours, but no matter what you do, inspire you and let yourself sing out. Lovely. Now, how to tap into the Akashic force for you, Libra, is to feel the Archangel Gabriel step before you and place his hands upon you. He fills you with the will to express your words. What do you want to share and who do you want to share it with? Beautiful. You can feel the wings of the Archangel Gabriel engulfing you too and protecting you. And you can send that protection of his wings wrapping around anyone who you want to send protection to. There may be someone that you can't be with or get to, and send the Archangel Gabriel in your place to communicate your love and safety for that person. Okay, Libra. Well, thank you so much for joining me. For those of you that are new to my channel, please do subscribe and click that like button and share these videos with your friends. I'll be back again next month for February's Zodiac Wheel reading. If you would like a deeper read by me, then the information is in the description box below of how to contact me and how to join the Psychic Astrology group. So, sending you much peace and many blessings for January, Libra. Namaste.